everyone. Welcome to your Saturday, December 28th, 2024 Choice in Love reading. So, if you choose yes, if you choose no, the best course of action and the outcome. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I definitely feel at this time, for the underlying energy, there's definitely some focus on, your pentacles, on your finances at this time. It seems that you're working diligently to, get to where you're wanting to be. The Eight of Pentacles speaks to skills, talents, craftsmanship, quality, high standards, mastery, commitment, dedication, and accomplishment. The Eight of Pentacles represents learning new skills and honing a craft. This card encourages you to further your education or skills. I just lost hearing in my left ear. It's still ringing. Okay, crazy. All right. This card encourages you to further your education or skills in your industry or to immerse yourselves in your craft. And that's where I just feel like you're immersed in your craft right now. This could also speak to you in love. Upright in love speaks to cultivating a relationship. So at this time, you are, just certainly cultivating. The Eight of Pentacles reminds you that you're more than capable of building a career that is both emotionally and financially satisfying. This card is a positive sign to follow through with your goals. Very nice, guys. All right. So we're going to dig in here again. This is a choice in love spread. So this is essentially if you say yes to the connection, if you say no to the connection in the current energies, okay? We have we have three major arcana here in the main spread. One for the yes path and two for the no path. And we're going to start off with the first one, which is the Chariot in the reverse. So this is, the yes card. So the Chariot in reversed, the energy behind this is speaking to feeling directionless, feeling a possible lack of control, or even feeling powerless. The reverse Chariot's appearance in a reading can help you realize that you've started too many projects at the same time and are now unable to resolve all conflicts in time. I feel like this is kind of touching on the Eight of Pentacles. So I know it's like you're definitely immersed, dedicated on something. If this resonates with you, that you have too much on your plate, then I encourage you to to just evaluate everything that you've started. Reversed in love, it could speak to an obsession with finding love, or just trying to make things work, even or like in the past that I feel like you may have tried to make things work that just, it's like you knew deep down it wasn't going to work, but you tried to make it work. I'm really, what I'm feeling is with the, obsession love, that's how you can get to the point of feeling like you're lacking control, you're directionless and powerless. Especially if you let people step over your boundaries, or you're not aligned with your own values. The Chariot reversal meaning can also be an indication of, a lack of control and direction over your life. Just remember that we're always at the mercy of opposing forces. But this card, it speaks to it. It's as if you can't seem to muster the strength to take over. But I feel like what I'm getting mostly is like if you are to say yes to this energy, it's because you're trying to force something, or you're just obsessed with making this work, even if you're already perhaps seeing that you guys aren't aligned, or maybe you're seeing some red flags. But let's dig in a little further here. So for the No card, we have the Moon in the upright. The Moon in the upright speaks to intuition. It can speak to uncertainty and confusion. The energy here is very complex. This energy could speak to secrets or to the unconsciousness. Traditionally, the Moon card warns of danger, embarrassment, or self-deceptions, aka lunar fantasies. Often what we find appealing in the moonlight turns out to be completely different during the day. Upright in love, this speaks to a complicated romance or uncertainty about love relationship. That's really what I'm getting, is more so of an uncertainty here. Like if you were to say no, of course, we have no way of knowing what's ahead of us, on our journey, what's on the path ahead. You need to be aware, though, of the situations that are causing fear and anxiety in your mind, whether it's in the present or about the future. The Moon card alerts you not to allow inner disturbances and self-deception to get the best of you. So I really feel here it's if you were to choose no, then yes, there's going to be uncertainty here, confusion, definitely complexities, things of that nature. But again, this is a calling, though, to be aware of what's causing any fear and anxiety, in this situation, about finding love, about where your life is headed. Okay, let's move on a little further. We're now going to talk about the best course of action to take with either decision. So we're going to head over here to the Page of Wands in the reverse. And this card we have here as the best course of action if you are to say yes or stay in this connection. So the Page of Wands reversed, it speaks to hastiness. This could speak to being prone to tantrums, and just being distracted. Perhaps all your problems are caused by haste and inconsistency. Even though you're immersing yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles, you do not feel stable in your work or in a new project that you've started. So I feel like, that could cause stress in your life. Excuse me. So, the best course of action, guys, is certainly, don't rush, don't be hasty, and don't be inconsistent with your goals, okay? Even if there's a lot of unexpected changes, such is life, right? But be consistent, and I'm thinking of something as simple as I heard, for example, creating content and posting on YouTube. It's being disciplined, keeping the momentum going, however it looks to you. But for me, it was like keeping the momentum going. And for example, I've heard a couple times now from people that are now, successful on YouTube, that it just started by posting one video a day. Like, no matter what, no matter if they were not getting viewers or this, and it doesn't matter. They just kept posting. So whatever you feel like may be inconsistent, just try to focus there. And do not rush to trust the first person you meet, okay? And I feel like this goes back to the obsession on finding love, as you risk being deceived. Don't rush, don't be hasty, think things through. Be consistent, guys, okay? And you'll reach your goal with consistency. Okay. We now have the Ace of Swords here as the best course of action in the event that you say no. The Ace of Swords, it's awesome because I feel like it's basically like the timeline of, initially you may be feeling, the moon's energy, but then, the Ace of Swords is right there. The Ace of Swords speaks to clarity, new ideas, concentration, and vision. The Aces points to new beginnings and indicates that a fresh start is emerging for the asker. This is an excellent time to begin a new initiative and take decisive action on a project or career change. And what I forgot what card, anyway, but we were just talking about being hasty and inconsistent. That was here with the Page of Wands in reverse. And so right over here, just parallel to your no path, take decisive actions, guys, okay? The Ace of Swords is also about reclaiming personal power. It's really beautiful here on your no path. The asker is entering a phase where they have the opportunity to fully take the reins on their future and charge ahead with projects that utilize their creative and intellectual abilities. So I feel that, if you do decide to go down the no path in a sense, and I'm just now kind of seeing how beautiful here, if you guys can see like the no path, all these cards, you can see that there's a heavy, I don't want to say darkness, but there's like a black background to them. And, whereas here with the yes path, we have more of kind of just a white background, if you will. So it just kind of caught my eye. Because, of course, the no path is not going to be illuminated yet. You don't know what's ahead to come, right? But, what's in the dark can be beautiful, and there are times where, you have to walk through the darkness to get to the light. So, I don't know, I'm just kind of feeling that here. Okay. Let's move on then to the outcomes. So we're going to head over to the King of Cups in the reverse. So, the overall outcome, if you say yes, the The King of Cups reverse speaks to feeling overwhelmed, anxious, perhaps repressed, withdrawn, manipulative, and selfish. Someone may use you by playing on your emotions in order to achieve their own goals. This card is a sign that calm and centeredness can only be found within. Meditation and journaling could be helpful practices. The King of Cups may also represent a male figure in the asker's life who is emotionally manipulative. All right, everyone, and then we're going to head over here to the star. So this is the outcome, of your no path. The star speaks to hope, inspiration, positivity, faith, renewal, healing, and rejuvenation. The star card brings renewed power and strength to carry on with life. It shows how abundantly blessed you are by the universe. As evidenced by the various things around you. And first time getting emotional during a reading, but it's like I can feel that the abundance here in this card is very beautiful. Upright in love, the star speaks to being optimistic about your love life, and it also speaks to healing from past wounds. Remember that you hold within you all that you need for fulfillment. The only thing you need is courage, and for this you have every reason to rejoice. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry. It's a very beautiful reading, and I think I'm going to stop there. I mean, the energies here are very clear to me. But you know what? Let's just see. Let's pull just an overall advice card here. Four of Swords in reverse. So with this card, I feel that the swords to me, and especially very, very recently, I'm seeing the swords much more as as pain. So with the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like, it's a calling to put yourself first. It's a calling to release any energies that no longer serve, to remove pain from your life as possible. The Four of Swords reverse, recovery, it speaks to awakening, release from isolation, restlessness, and burnout. Much like the upright meaning, the reverse Four of Swords is a sign that the asker needs to take time off to rest and recharge. They've been experiencing frantic energy and may be feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. Reversed in love, rejection from pressuring lover. So you guys are gonna reject, just reject at this point things that no longer serve. The card reminds us that we are of no service to anyone if we're running on empty. So yeah, you're being encouraged to take a moment to step back from just the day-to-days. take a weekend getaway, incorporate mindful practices in your routine, however it is, that you find, rejuvenation, rest and healing. I definitely, that's what you're being called to do here. And by doing so, you'll have time to reflect on all the energies here. But anyhow, I hope that helped you guys.